Good morning, and welcome to episode 189 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. Well, tensions are continuing to heighten around the globe. In Ukraine, they're continuing their offensive into Russian soil. Israel, over the weekend, conducted a preemptive strike on Hezbollah, and a Chinese spy plane wandered into Japanese airspace and triggered a scrambling of Japanese fighters. Domestically, things are heating up as well. The presidential election heats up just a couple months away now, and as is the norm these days, yet another indictment of former President Trump by special counsel Jack Smith for election interference in the previous election. Financially, things are heating up as a result of last Friday's Jackson Hole Summit, where Fed Chairman Powell made some comments that caused the markets to react. I'll get to that here in a second, but first let's take a look at the prices compared to 2 weeks ago, because last week we just did a little piece on things to watch out for as the gold market starts to surge. So let's look at the prices this week versus 2 weeks ago. Gold is up 1.2% to $2,504.40 an ounce. It was $24.74.80 2 weeks ago. Silver up 5.4% to $29.52. It was $28 even 2 weeks ago. Platinum is down 0.8% to $945 an ounce from $953 an ounce 2 weeks ago. And palladium up 0.9% to $982 an ounce. It was $973 2 weeks ago. With silver outperforming gold, you would expect the gold-silver ratio to come down. That's the number of ounces of silver it takes to buy an ounce of gold, and it has. It stands at 84.84 this week. 2 weeks ago it was 88.39, and the dollar continues to see a bit of pressure versus its other major trading partners. It's down to 100.96 on the index. It was 102.46 just 2 weeks ago. So I mentioned Jerome Powell had some comments at Jackson Hole. He went very dovish and basically said that it is time to reverse course on policy. And he all but promised rate cuts at the next Federal Open Market Committee meeting, the FOMC meeting on September 18th. The markets obviously reacted positively, expecting more cheaper money, and gold and silver surged. If anybody knows their history, they know that following the first rate cut in a tightening cycle, gold and silver tend to outperform traditional securities, as do gold mining stocks and silver mining stocks. So the markets took it as very positive that Powell's looking to make a rate cut, and the only question is how much. And most people are bouncing back and forth between a half a point and a quarter point. We'll see what happens on September 18th. In the meantime, I'd like you to go ahead and follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us, send us your comments and questions so we can answer them on the air. Stay up to date with us on our social media, our twice weekly Always Something Interesting alerts, and our once monthly information line newsletter. But in the end, don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.